Hello, everyone. We are waiting out in space somewhere after multiple jumps, an intergalactic stargate, another portal. I am cloaked. We were triangulated. We had multiple beings triangulate the signal. And Gilly is telling me we are waiting on a spaceship. My intent for this session, this update, is to find out about 3I Atlas. I've had some gut feelings about this, and I've heard different people say different things. And today I did a card reading that kind of blew my mind about it. I'm wanting to find out from the Andromeda Council what is accurate, because that took the information in 3 different directions. So I'm asking for the truth, asking for the truth, asking for the truth. Always. And, Lily, is that the ship? They're cloaked, aren't they? Yes. I just sensed something came up to us, but again, when they're cloaked, it's really hard to know. All right, are you going to go somewhere else to be... Oh, I thought it was a shuttle, but it's an actual ship we can go into. Yes, we can. So you're going to go in the cargo hold. Going to go in a side cargo hold. We can't get in the cargo hold. Okay. Going into one of the side little compartments. That's big enough for a dragon, so it's all good. But it's not a huge cargo hold that several ships fit in. Alrighty. We're floating in. It's very interesting. It's almost like they have a field, a gravitational field that pulls you in. It's sort of like you're on an escalator you can't see. And we're just sliding in. Gilly is barely using her wingspan. She's just kind of floating in. It's very interesting how that happens. I don't understand the science behind it. I can just tell you what I'm experiencing and how it feels. All right, and the doors are closing behind us. Good, 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 good. Ah, there's Galilee. Hi. Oh, it's so good to see you, and Kari. So great to see you. Cerise here too. Hi, and Willem. And we're going to meet Commander Zillion and Ambassador Cassander. Very great. I'm forgetting these names. I haven't worked with you guys for a while. Yes, it's too long. We don't appreciate that. It's been a busy time frame. So just trying to keep up with the daily life stuff is challenging enough. Okay. Well, thank you all. And Gilly, we will see you a little later. You rest, and Gilly's being fed all kinds of treats. She's a happy camper. Take your time. I will be busy. Okay. They're loving on her something fierce. They really like dragons, don't they? Yes, and we don't get any visiting, that's for sure. So, she's mine. Nobody else can ride her. That's my job, guys. Just want to make that clear. Okay, so here we go. 3I Atlas. And then there's another interstellar object too. I forgot to look up that one and what that one's called. But I did a little research on what's being said about 3I. I know about the Moha, whatever that one is. Why couldn't they name it a name that's easier? But yeah, that one's been around for a while. But this one has me really intrigued. It has everyone intrigued. Well, I want to see if my card reading is accurate versus what my gut instinct was and what I've heard other people say. So let's find out. Are we going to... This is a huge ship. Is this one of Commander Z's ships or an Andromeda Council ship? It's a Galactic Federation ship. We're at an intergalactic meeting right now. Wow. Is that why I had to be cloaked and triangulated? Yes, it is. We wanted to protect the energy signal and just not let everybody know where we were. Okay. So we're not moving to any other galaxy or going through any other wormhole. We're where we're supposed to stay. Correct. Good, good, good. It always takes a while to get here. Yes, we know. We go through the same type of thing to get here. So just know that you're not the only one. Good to know. Very good to know. All right, we're going to have to go through one of those chambers, aren't we? Yep, cold mist time coming up. Oh, here we are. Okay, that's the consequence of doing this. Ah. I've never been in one of those ice cold things where they just freezing things, but this has got to be what it feels like. Oh. Whew. I'm in the next section where they're putting the biofilm over me. So I have all the oxygen and nutrients I need to be in this environment. It's so fascinating. What an amazing technology. I absolutely love this. We could, if I keep putting biofilms around all the people that are working out in the 90-degree heat, and so that they have the nutrients they need, and the farmers and the plants and the livestock. I love doing that. Okay, I'm through the chamber. It wasn't as cold as I remember. Carrie, was this different? It's not as cold as it had been. No, they've made some improvements. Isn't that nice? Very nice. Wow, that wasn't bad at all. I don't have to complain anymore. Good. I don't have to be afraid anymore. There we go. Okay, we're walking towards, oh, it's an escalator. Yeah. To move us, it's a people mover, escalator, flat, level surface, so it's not up like steps. It's flat. Ah. So how many galaxies are here, Galilee? Oh, Heron. Most of the universe is here with some type of representation, but closest ones to the Milky Way Galaxy came because that's what affects them as well. There's a lot of concern about how this is going to play out. Okay. That's still intriguing to know who's in that object and why. My card reading went in a whole different direction than what I thought. So we shall see what it is. Okay, we're filing in to a huge auditorium, multi-layer, multi-level. This is one of those ones where like we're going into our own little cubicle. That's not the word I want, but almost like box seats, but they move around. They're moving box seats. So we're not in a certain tier level of the auditorium. Well, we are in a tier level, but these boxes can move. They're not stacked against the wall like you think of in America. That's so wild. Okay, we're in a particular one, and Willem is coding it so that it's in our language, so we can hear it and understand it. So cool. So, Galilee, are the people here with me right now, are you trained in English? Are there different people and different representatives who work with the different groups and their language and how to communicate? Yes, all of us are working with you because we know English. But there's other groups that wouldn't know that. However, they could still telepathically speak depending on their evolution and where they are in their ascension process. Some groups will need to have voice translators on their computer or earbuds that they would wear that translate everything. Okay. I still want those to travel around the US, the world. That'd be so great to hear somebody talk to you in Greece and know what they were saying. Yippee! Guys, this is huge. Think football stadium 3 times higher. 3 stacked on top of each other. That's about the size of the volume. Except that it's not all the way around. There's a stage. So it's still in a U shape or C shape format. Okay. People are filtering in. They're still getting seated. The auditorium wasn't very full when we got here, but it is filling up quickly now. Is this all about 3i Atlas? Or are there other issues going on? No, this particular meeting is about 3i Atlas. There are other meetings that these contingents are here for, but this particular one is about that. And they all have an impact. They're impacted by it. So it's something that they're all concerned about. Let's state it this way. All of these planets that are here in this meeting have portals or wormholes into your galaxy. If there is a mass destructive event in the Milky Way Galaxy, it will affect all of these planets. It will be a ripple effect. It could also mean that their wormholes were open and it explodes right into their world. Okay. That's making me think that my first gut feeling was right. Wait and listen. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Okay. Galilee, while we're waiting for this to fill up, there are still ships around Earth that are Andromeda Council Federation ships that are there to help support Earth and humanity against any further invasions. Is that accurate? They are there to prevent the beings who wish to harm to leave the planet and leave the solar system. They are policing Earth at this time. They are also will not allow them to destroy Earth and humanity. But they really, unless you keep asking, can't intervene. All right, we're going to keep asking, guys. Everybody listening, we have to keep asking for support for beloved Gaia and humanity. We are going to keep asking. Order. I'm hearing. That's Ambassador Cassander. We are here today to talk about some issues that are concerning the Milky Way Galaxy and several of our planets, Aries systems. You all have heard and learned about interstellar objects that are flying through your galaxy at this time. We have been closely monitoring these systems because they came through an interstellar stargate and popped into this dimension. And they are moving at an extremely fast pace through the system. We have been in touch with some of the Guardian races to find out if, in fact, these ships are of benevolent status. We have been unable to detect who's in the ships, what kind of ships they are. They are greatly camouflaged at this point. They also have very strong force fields and shields around them, but they're also camouflaged because it's appeared for a while that it wasn't a ship, but we now have confirmed that it is a ship. In fact, both of the objects that are headed towards Earth's solar system are ships, not comets. So we know that about the energy fields. So now, malevolent or nefarious? Which one is it? We've got reports of both. You know that there has been seeding on all planets in the Milky Way Galaxy and beyond. And these seeders want to maintain the DNA structures that they've created. They don't want to lose their work and their research. In the face of not allowing free will, they will attempt to control what they have created and maintain the power and stability of it. It's one of our concerns about the race that's in these ships. We were able to work with Commander Zillion's teams and his bases to continue to do analysis on these ships. And we've gotten some very interesting signals, because at first it seemed that they were meant for destruction, meant to dominate, meant for control. But as we've delved in it more, it appears that that may not be the case. So we would like to bring another being into this conversation to shed some new light on what is happening. He steps away from the podium. Aha. This aligns with what I got in my card reading. It's a blue avian. One of the blue avians who's a bird-like, two-legged, bi-legged being. And the blue avians are a guardian race, one of the guardian races. One of the 5 guardian races. So, namaste. Namaste to all. I'm very happy to be here. I wish to bring you some insights about the concerns that you have right now in the Milky Way Galaxy. Yes, we are aware of a ship racing through the galaxy. It is one of the guardian ships that is coming through the galaxy. We have received documentation and report after report after report about the nuances and changes happening throughout Earth and some of the other planetary systems. In particular, the planetary systems that are due for an ascension process, those that are attempting to evolve. You have some of the cedar races that planted DNA, that planted their species, that expanded upon their species, that interbred species, who want to maintain control. They do not want to lose hundreds of years of information that they have gathered. And what we have made very clear is that it is a free will planet. It's one of the planets we established that way because it was colonized. And we wanted it to be an opportunity for growth and ascension. What's happening now is that freedom, that growth, and that will is being destroyed and taken away. It is being shut down. It is being harmed. It is being killed off, to be quite blunt. There is a new facet coming in. The other ship that is coming in is meant to harm. It is meant to take back power and control. In essence, there are 2 forces fighting over Earth and other solar system planets, other intergalactic planets. And so we made a decision, something we haven't done in centuries. My people, along with the other guardian races, decided to send a ship. You see it barreling at the speeds it's barreling because we have to get there before the nefarious ships demand that they get their control back. As you can all guess, these are very powerful beings. They are the ones that cause disruption. You know their names. I don't need to speak it. It is in these beings and this power control that we knew that humanity would not survive. That power and control and manipulation is far too great, and they are far too embedded in society for control. So the only way we are going to stop this control takeover is to bring in the guardians and assist in this process of stopping the destruction of Earth and the disempowerment of taking away free will. It was never our intention that the planets we set up that way would not be allowed free will. It's one thing if humanity was destroying itself, which it does look like that. However, that's not the case. Humanity is being manipulated by forces who want control, forces that are not human. You could say that our intervention would be the same, but we will frame it this way. We are a stand for the free will of Mother Earth and her children. That's what we stand for. And if we see someone taking away that free will and that choice, we will intervene. So there you have it. In a nutshell, we are coming through the system to stop the takeover of Earth, which will start in a particular continent and then ripple from there. But we are not intending to allow that to happen. I just heard a question. Someone's asking, why are you waiting for it to go into the last stages of this operation? And we need to tell you that we have been monitoring it closely, and we have been doing everything possible to shift the pendulum into a different outcome. But the powers that be right now are not allowing that in any way, shape, or form. And we see more senseless wars, more senseless killing, more senseless mob presence. It's not a technology, but we're seeing more and more AI technology, that is for sure. So, again, we wish to let you know we are here to create harmony, to create balance, to create peace for all. And in doing this, we can be the highest and greatest good for self. Something that the planet has lost great sight of. We will now adjourn to answer questions. So if you have any particular questions, you can ask them and we will work with you from there. Please note that we will be having the other meetings on the other issues. This was this particular topic we wanted to address first. Okay. They moved off stage. And I'm looking at the monitor. And okay, drop the phone, guys. Sorry. Ambassador Cassander, hello, namaste. Oh, Karen, we were so happy you were coming for this event. So, yes, we would like to talk to you a little bit more about Earth. He's joining us in our cube. It is concerning that these objects are moving in certain directions. Why is 3I Atlas going to be hiding around Mars to ward off the other one? They want to make their presence very crystal clearly known so that the other object knows that it's outnumbered. That object already knows that we have a strong presence around Earth. But somehow they thought that they would get away with a wave particle that would be very destructive, or destroy Mars to gain control. We will not allow what happened with Maldek to happen again. It was very destructive. It destroyed multiple planets, killed millions of beings, and has been extremely costly as far as life on these planets and evolution for the entire galaxy, let alone the universe. Remember, everything's quantumly entangled. We want to remind the listeners, everything is quantumly entangled. So you destroy one planet, it's a ripple effect. We cannot have that happen. And the Guardians are going to make a very strong presence to make it crystal clear to the beings that are attempting to manipulate and control the ascension process. We are making it a message they will not be able to miss or refuse. What I'm going to tell you guys is that when I asked for guidance about this, what was going on with the 3-Eye Atlas, I pulled out my tarot cards, and I couldn't get any cards from that. Pulled out my angel cards. And the card that flew out was Guardian Angel. And I was so confused because I thought for sure that the 3-Eye Atlas was alien technology that meant to harm, meant to get power and control. What I did not understand is that it was the Guardians, which is alien technology, and they wanted power and control over the beings that are attempting to harm. It's very interesting. You always have to ask for the highest and greatest good, because what you initially hear or think or feel may not be the entire picture. The entire picture is that these beings want to take back the control of guardianship in our solar system to allow for the ascension. And we will need to upright the 3 cards that were reversed that follow this card. One is harmony, forgiveness, and power. Those are the 3 cards I pulled that I got. We were upside down or reversed. So we currently don't have harmony. We don't have the forgiveness we need, and we don't have self-empowerment to move forward. And when we upright those cards, the next card I pulled was victory. Victory. That we will win the battle, our spiritual battle for self. But we have to stand in love for self. We have to stand in cleansing and clearing who we are and what we are. And that the eclipses were the perfect opportunity for this. We had a solar eclipse, which is all about spotlighting actions and who you are going to be to move forward. The lunar eclipse is all about spotlighting the shadow self. And this card was about letting go of what isn't working, letting go of all the stuff, all the baggage, all the things that you need to forgive, all the things that you need to honor in order to get your self-empowerment back and know the right actions to step forward as the solar eclipse was offering. Where are you out of action? Where are you not aligned with your purpose and your passion and your integrity? Where are you not forgiving? Where are you not letting go? Where are you not flowing? Those are all the opportunities September brought to all of us. Phew, it was a powerful month. I was at a Dr. Dispenza advanced course in between those 2 eclipses. Lordy, did I have to step up my plate and step forward in a different way. It was amazing. It was amazingly, profoundly, mystically, magically, heart expanding. It was globally heart expanding. 56 countries were represented. Perfect timing in between these 2 eclipses. The perfect timing. So now, the Guardians are coming to say, Cassandra, Ambassador Cassandra, will you please answer that? I think I know the answer, but I want you to say it. The Guardians are coming so that all of you have the opportunity to do the work, let go, flow, and choose your ascension. Because the controlling powers want to stop it. They want to take away your choice. They want to take away your free will. And that's where the Guardians are stepping in and saying, no. That's not what we set up on this planet. You do not have a right to take away their choice. You do not have a right to take away their freedom and their power. You do not have a right to steal this opportunity. No more. We will not let you manipulate. You are in a moment of time. Yes, it's a moment in the history of Earth to step up to a new ascension. It's what's been worked on for centuries, and it has been stopped so many times by past catastrophes, asteroids, things on that nature. And that is what they're trying to create again. A cataclysmic event that would stop Earth and humanity from evolving and keep you in a slave mentality and prison planet. You've all heard it before. It has been used that way. We know that Karen doesn't like the term the Great Experiment. But it was utilized to expand consciousness. The whole purpose of Earth was an expansion, a growth of consciousness. Beings that needed a playground to grow on. And you have been stopped constantly from growing. And the Guardians have said enough. Enough. No. We are utilizing the galactic alignments and we are allowing these planets. And Earth isn't the only one. That's why multiple other systems are here. Because there's others that are in the same situation as Earth right now. And there are beings attempting to control and take over the power. They have said no. No more. And that is what Three-Eye Atlas is coming to do. It's coming to say no more. You haven't heard the truth about this. That this technology that's coming in and the beings that are coming in are of the highest ascension and knowledge and wisdom. And they will be giving you freedom back. Now, what we want to make very clear to all of you, you have free will and you have a choice. And if you hold on to all the anger and the unforgiveness and you look for power and you look for a savior outside of yourself, you will stay a slave planet. It is crucial and critical for all of Earth to step up and say no more. And if you want to look at everything that's happened on their planet in the last 5 years that we've been monitoring, you have all had a chance to realize the lies you've been told, to realize the manipulation that's been happening, to realize that you wouldn't be held down so greatly if you weren't extremely wise and extremely capable. Karen learned this last week in 7 days about her innate ability to heal herself. Your souls are so intelligent. You have the best of the best DNA in you. You are able to excel in ways that the beings trying to manipulate and control have no ability to do. Do not, for one instance, think that you are less than. Do not look for a savior outside of yourself. You are amazing, powerful beings. You have the DNA of the highest creator. Remember that. And if you've got that DNA, you don't need to look to somebody outside of you. The creation is in you. It is you. It already is you. That's the message we want to leave you with. I need to move on to some of our other groups. But thank you, Karen, for being here. Thank you for bringing this message back. It is very important that the world hears this right now, because it's your opportunity to step forward and become the amazing, incredible creators that you already are. You are intelligent, you are wise, you are beautiful light beings. Are you going to choose to step forward in that light and that capability? It's a planet of free will and free choice. You are being given a huge opportunity to choose to step forward in your light and your ascension. Please do. Namaste. Thank you, Ambassador Cassandra. That was well said. Thank you. He's leaving. Oof, guys. Yeah. Couldn't have been said better. It could not have been said better than that. Okay. Does anyone else have anything they would like to add to that? No, Karen. We would like you to do your meditation now, your healing meditation, and we will assist you in this space before we take you back to Gili. We wanted to make sure that you got a chance to do the Mass Love and Light meditation, which is so crucial right now. We would love to see you and many others start doing that every day. Okay. All right. We stand in our I am, that I am, infinite starlight radiance. We ground with the crystal grid of Mother Earth. We root with the unconditional love of creation, what I call Father God. We align with our heart's light and with all of our higher self aspects. And that's where we stand fully in the I am presence. We are one, we are present, we are all that is. We stand in our oneness. And in this space, we call forth all benevolent beings throughout this entire universe to come together into one heart consciousness. And we send love to the core of Mother Earth, radiating it out around every molecule, out into the solar system, in the galaxy, and beyond. Okay. I request the most benevolent outcome. We surround all beings in ascension healing cocoons of love and light, surrounded by impenetrable bubbles of violet flame. All companies, agencies, organizations, institutes, businesses, countries, regions, states, all areas we surround in the ascension healing cocoons and impenetrable bubbles of violet flame. Anything done in the service of love and light expands exponentially to the quintillionth millionth degree. Anything done to harm instantly implodes on itself. Within any of these beings, countries, organizations, institutes, businesses, it implodes on itself. As sovereign light beings, we intend, demand, and declare that all crimes against humanity and lies be exposed and held accountable. All those perpetrators repent, repay. They choose ascension, or we send them back to their light's origination point energy so they can start over and learn love again. As sovereign light beings, we pull the light kosha food energy up through other dimensions into earth, into the water, soil, air. Everyone breathes it, drinks it, eats it through the food. All beings have healthy water, soil, food, air, and they have a healthy, safe space to live in. We ask that all food and livestock and farmers and all be surrounded in biofilms of all the nutrients that they need and impenetrable bubbles of violet flame. Anything attempting to harm rapidly ricochets back to its source. We hold them in safety and sanctity. We honor all those who support the life of others with love and light. We wrap all those that are hurting in healing cocoons of love and light as well, with the proper vibration and light codes that they need to lift their frequency back to vibrant health and vital energy. We ask for this and greater always, in the highest and greatest good for all, in the highest and greatest good of the ripple effect. We intend, demand, and declare peace, prosperity, abundance, joy, love, laughter, vibrant health, vital energy for all beings. This is our intent. We thank all those beings, the guardians and all the Federation ships and all those that are surrounding us to support us with love and light. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you. We ask for your support and your help to guide us to our ascension, to allow us our free choice, to step into fifth dimensional energies of oneness, joy, peace, prosperity, our golden age. That is our right as children of Mother Earth and Father God. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this and greater always, in the highest and greatest good. It is done, it is done, it is done. In the Trinity of Three, it is done. No. Okay, thank you all. We so appreciate the love and light that you have given us. Dad, you didn't do a toning today. I always love your tonings. No, I didn't even think about that. Why don't you tone for peace? For peace and ascension. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Galilee, and Curry, Suri, and Willem. Thank you. I'm going to be walking back to Gili, but I'm going to release the show for now and ask you all to continue to send love and light, to choose ascension, and most importantly, to honor all the beings that are assisting us with our ascension process right now. Remember, let go of what isn't working. Forgive, forgive, forgive. You do not want the karma. You do not want to keep playing this out. You want to release it from your field, because that's the only way you can walk forward. Unforgiveness can't ascend. Anger can't ascend. Jealousy, resentment can't ascend. We've had huge opportunities to let this all go. It's baggage that's far too heavy and costly to well-being to hold on to any longer. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. There's a song about that, by the way. I won't start singing, but let it go. It's very interesting. The song turns things to ice, isn't it? Ice doesn't move. There's nothing flowing in ice. Something to think about. I love you all. I'm sending love and light to everyone. Namaste for now. Until the next time.